Right now, the first person who needs what you've built is somewhere online, typing their problem into a search bar, asking questions in a group, and hoping someone who actually understands them will finally show up. Now, the question isn't whether or not they exist. The question is, will you be there when they go looking, or will you miss them because you were busy waiting until you felt like you were ready? And in case you didn't get the memo, you absolutely are ready. By the end of this video, you won't just understand that in theory, you'll have a written plan that names the 3 exact places your first customer already gathers, the one thing you'll say when you get there, and the first conversation you'll have with them this week. Not a funnel, not an ad budget, but a plan you can actually act upon. This is part 6 of my free course From Idea to Online Business. Now, if you haven't been following along, that's okay. Just check the playlist I've created for this course in the show notes. And here's why the work we've done earlier matters so much right now. Back in video 3, you built a 1-page profile of a real person. We used Denise as our example, the former ICU nurse who spent 25 years at the bedside. And if you remember, we didn't stop at her age or her job. We wrote down exactly where she spends her time. This is important because it's your job to be as easy to find as possible. That is, if you want to be successful in business, it's about making yourself visible in the spaces your ideal customer already trusts and adding value in those spaces before you ever ask for anything, to the point where you become so valuable that you're an integral part of that space for all of the right reasons. I call this the serve first path, and it has 3 moves. Move number 1 is to find the room. Your customer already gathers somewhere, whether that's a Facebook group, a subreddit, the comments section of a specific YouTube channel, a forum. Denise's customer is the adult daughter whose father was just admitted to the hospital, and she's terrified she's going to miss something very important. She's looking for information in caregiver support groups, and she's searching what to ask when a parent is in the hospital. She's leaving questions under videos about navigating the medical system, and these rooms already exist. Denise doesn't have to build an audience from zero. She just has to walk into the rooms that are already full. But here's where many people get it backward, and I don't want you to make the very same mistake. Which leads to move number 2, which is to be the most useful person in the room. Now, the instinct when you finally find the room is to introduce yourself and start pitching. Don't do that, because this is the fastest way to be ignored, to show up selling. But the fastest way to be remembered is to show up serving. Denise doesn't post, "Hi, I'm a nurse and I have a course." She finds the woman who just asked a panicked question, and she answers it clearly, completely, for free. She tells her the 3 questions to ask the attending physician in the morning, and she does it again the next day for someone else. And something happens that no ad can buy. And I've learned this personally. People start to say, "Who is this?" She actually knows what she's talking about. You aren't building an audience, you're earning one. And that is the difference between people who just pitch all the time and people who actually succeed. Now, move number 3 is to start a one-on-one. A room builds your reputation, but a conversation builds your business. So when someone responds to your help, when they say, "Thank you, this is exactly what I needed," that's your opening. Not to sell, but to go deeper. You could say something like, "I'm so glad that helped. What's going on with your dad right now?" That single question moves you from a helpful stranger in a thread to a person they trust one-on-one because you show you care. It's trust, not traffic, that leads to your first customer. So what does that look like for you specifically? I want you to stop the video and write down 3 things. And I'll wait. Take your time, because the people who actually do this are the ones who get the customers. And the people who just watch are the ones that comment 6 months later from now asking why nothing's working. First, your 3 rooms, the exact named places that your person already gathers, not social media. I'm talking about naming the specific group, the search term, the channel. Now, secondly, use your 1 useful post. I want you to pick a question that your customer already asks and write the genuinely helpful answer that you'd give for free. And third is your 1 opener. This is the single sentence that you'll use to turn a thank you into a conversation. That's it. 3 rooms, 1 post, 1 opener. Do that and you're no longer waiting to be found. You're showing up where you're needed. And look at what you actually have right now. You have an idea from video 2, your 1 customer from video 3, your market validation from video number 4 in our series, and your offer from video 5. Now put a plan in place to get in front of the exact people who are already looking for it. You're 5 videos in, and you don't have a vague dream anymore. You have a business taking shape piece by piece. Every worksheet from this whole series, including the visibility planner you just used, lives in one place, the free From Idea to Online Business Toolkit. 1 download, the entire series, linked in the description. You're going to enter your email once and you get all of it, so I'm not sending you chasing 10 different files. And understand, the work happened here, in this video, not in the download. The toolkit is just a place for you to keep everything organized. In the next video, your offer is built, and your people are in front of you. So we make the offer. I'll show you how to take it to the market with your very first customers without a complicated, overcooked launch, without pretending to be something that you're not. Subscribe so you don't miss it. I'm Ralph, and thank you so much for tuning into your source for building business and wealth God's way. Always remember that faith plus work equals success, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.